It is unusual for mortals to visit me while the winter winds howl as they do. Tell me, why are you here? And no lengthy tale, please. I receive enough of those as is. I can't have any more distractions from my research. Well, it truly is a rare thing for anyone to be asking for my medicine, let alone a pauper like yourself. What would you have to offer me? Do you even have anything of value to me? I doubt it. Most of the time it is just foolish and gallant knights who've come to kill the beast, slay the great torment of the West. All they leave with is humiliation and knowledge. Most highborn and a staunch few beneath them know that I am not a violent dragon. Not anymore. I'd like to think I am the most civilized of my sort. But it is hard to say with how limited we show ourselves. We don't quite talk between each other. We aren't the talkative sort. Between myths and rumours of our appearances, we do not wish to be assaulted anymore. Neither do we wish to do any more damage. So, I must record my truths and knowledge while I have the time, lest some foolish companions come along and I come to an untimely end. You are making me lose track of progress, wasting precious time. As such, I must deal with you. You are here for something. I will not be giving it to you. Oh, please don't talk. Your harsh speech is too much to bear. I am willing to explain why I cannot and will not give you this cure. Feel free to sit or stand. I don't really care either way. Where to sit? Well, on the floor, you simpleton. I don't need chairs catered to little meat sticks such as yourself. Care for a cup of tea? It was grown on the crimson soil by Lake Liliac. The nutrients give it a more fulfilling taste. A hint of hazelnut in the aftertaste as well. Quite enjoyable. A little bit of time and I'll adjust to that voice. You've never had tea before? Well, that makes sense. Your attire, the way you hold yourself, the grime and dirt in your hair, under your nails, behind your ears. It's safe to say that my initial read based off your scent was correct. Either you can't clean yourself or you're very lowborn. Good to see my age isn't dwindling my senses. Tea is a drink, dear human, a warm beverage to consume whilst reading or having a meal. This tea is herbal in nature, which provides many health benefits. No more questions, just stay quiet and enjoy. Now, I still can't stand to listen to you, so please just raise a number of fingers to signal what you rate it out of 10. Why do you stare so blankly? Do not tell me you can't count. Very well, just speak. Yes, we'll get to your illness, but please, I want to know your thoughts on the tea. Not good. Not good. Third human to dislike the no. 33rd human to dislike the tea. 33rd human just in case of bargaining. Your illness. The human medical professionals weren't able to deduce the issue? For the doctors, medicine men, they couldn't help. Please describe it to me, in as many and few words as possible. Stone growth, middle of chest, scale-like, slowly hardens over time, unbearable heat emanating from you. Well, this is insanely rare. I haven't come across this in quite a few millennia. I thought it was impossible to happen again. My initial thoughts were you had some incurable disease or a sick family member I would waste time healing. And I wouldn't have done anything about it, because you don't deserve my time. This isn't the case at all. However, incurable is still very relevant. Perhaps, did you consume anything strange before this started happening? A week or two before you noticed the heat? As I suspected. I do hope you were either about to starve to death or foolish beyond your wildest imagination. I assume it was the latter, or both. Foolish human, you ate a dragon egg. A fertilized dragon egg. It must have been lost or hidden away for centuries. There hasn't been a female dragon around here for a long time. But we are magical creatures, ones created with the birth of the world. A set number has existed and will always exist. A blight on the world in one way, a cleansing force in another. We are a part of the cycle of this planet, the same way everything else is, whether it's hurricanes, fires, any natural disaster. But I fear we are beginning to fade. The age of man comes to fruition. If that is to be the natural progression, then so be it. The eldest are among the wisest beings that roam the planet. However, we rest a lot more than we did in our prime. At the same time, we still hold much more power than all the kingdoms combined. All behind one breath. The youngest are unruly, ruthless in their brutality, trying to find their way. They don't know what the world wants of them yet, how to speak their tongue or become one with their spirit. But you're special. This is not the first time this has happened, but it is exceedingly rare. Like I said, the number of dragons in this realm is set. It still is. It may drop temporarily. When one dies, a female dragon becomes pregnant. Humans call it a miracle for their species. We call it nature. We know the ways of creation, magic. We are but a part of it. Simply put, the egg you ate was to be a replacement for a lost dragon. Now, you are becoming the replacement. Transforming into one of my kind. Regretfully. Please remain calm. You aren't going to change this, and, well, frankly, I'm not going to stop it. You can't return to your mediocre life as well. No, I'm going to have to keep you here. As much as it pains me, I must watch this progress, and perhaps I can learn something from it to help me in my studies. At the same time, if you're any indication, the folk of your village are not that bright. They would never understand what is happening. Even if they did, a dragon means more pain and suffering for their menial lives. They would put you to the sword within days. Maybe, while you're here, I could provide you with an adequate education. Train you to relearn the common tongue. As foul as it is. Why do I have such an issue with it? Your language is nothing but a bastardization of an art lost to time. Your ancestors received this gift out of pity and long servitude. You were all nothing but squabbling beasts before our knowledge woke your minds from its dreary state. Mindless monkeys slaving day in, day out. Worn down to the bone, building structures for our empire. The ancient tongue I spoke once is, to my own shame, gone. I had not another dragon to converse with. A lack of practical application leads to a loss of knowledge. How long since I've talked to a dragon? The last conversation I had would be with my father. That would be tens of thousands of years ago. There was another at one point, but they weren't quite dragon. A similar case to you, really. But I won't be talking of them. I was such a thoughtless creature back then. All I wanted was war and destruction. For so long. I got it too. But when all you can claim is ashes and smoke, you find naught but emptiness. Horror stories for another time, though. Back to the issue at hand. I wish to see how far along you are coming. Would you be willing to show me? Well, I would like to see how far it has spread, and to take an illustration of it for the records. Very good. I would have burned those rags off either way, but I would much rather have your consent. No, it wouldn't have burnt you. You're already becoming highly resistant to the heat and cold. Any normal human should have died climbing those mountains. Should have died climbing this mountain. How long did you wait? The scales are almost halfway down your arms. Well, best experiment while we have the chance. Stand still for a moment. How'd that feel? Hot? Yes, I know. Did it hurt? Was it revitalizing? It felt good and no pain. Very, very good. But, wow. The colors of your scales are beautiful. Under different climates, they shimmer and alter. Yours are some of the most incredible I've ever seen. You'd better take care of them. Well, of course you have to take care of them. It's like any other part of your body. If you neglect them, they will become weak, brittle, and, most importantly, ugly. Mine are only as incredible as they are because I take care of them. And 13,000 years of fighting and having them trained in battle, it makes them very, very strong and resilient. I think we're done here, though. No, don't pick up those filthy rags. I will not let you sully your scales from some mudcloth your parents threw together. Not any longer. Many, many years ago, during a conquest, I had been convinced by a companion to let a city stay standing. It was going to be reduced to nothing but ash and rubble. The king gifted me many things. A lot of it decorates this cave we are in now. Most of it, though, has been lost to time. Natural decay, of course. These robes I'm giving you are from the royal tailor, enchanted by the court wizard. They were specialized for a human, my companion. That wardrobe over there is free for your use, as well as their other items. Take care of them, or I will destroy you without a second's hesitation. No, it's okay. Please do put the clothes on. I've memorized what it looked like. I can illustrate it without any issues. Now make yourself comfortable and rest. I'll return to my study and record all of this. Try not to sneak off either, otherwise I'll resort to unpleasantries, and I'd rather leave us on more equitable terms. Now leave me be, and get some rest. You look tired, and your body changing will take a toll on you.